Hello everyone and welcome to a new series that I'm doing with Age of Wonders. And today I'll be going to play the Orc Theocrat class in race combination. I thought about it a lot in the last 2 weeks since I took a break, and I think that I'm going to play this combination because, well, I have played it in the past and I found it really fun. And in the last playthrough that I did with the Tiger and Rogue, the resurgence ability that the Theocrat heroes gave to me absolutely carried us. So I thought, why not use this in our next game as well? And I'm gonna leave everything the same as before. So I'm just gonna increase the player count by 1. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna show you what these settings are for me. So yeah, I think I left everything the same over here, and I think I changed this to lab type. I think that's pretty much the only thing. I don't like going on too big a map because then it just the series will go too long because the distances are just too large. So I'll keep it to medium for now. Geography, I kept everything the same as well, so a very balanced game. Obviously, I'll turn on teams, get these two in their respective teams. Let's see, let's look at the advanced rules. Game speed normal, I'll still do that, and I'm also still gonna start with strong defenders. I feel like that's just fun. That's just more fun than normal defenders. So I've heard that if you go very strong defenders, that the AI can't really deal with that, and the AI will just throw units away against independent structures, and that way they will never really become very strong. So I'll keep this on strong just to have a more difficult game experience for myself. I don't think I've changed anything here. No, I don't think so. Let's see, this is all fine, and yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna go with Nefret the Lightbringer, like I said, Orc Theocrat, and this is the specialization. These are the specializations that I've chosen for this playthrough, and I thought about it a long time, and I very often take the same type of specialization. So as you can see here, I take Air 2 or maybe even Neutral, and I took Shadowborn Adept and Master for a while. But I wanted to do something different this time, so I'm gonna go and be a good Theocrat this time around, which I think is a very nice combination. Not necessarily because it has like an amazing synergy with anything that I do. I just thought it was I just thought it was fun. And I'm going Peacekeeper, Adept, and Master, and then also Creation Adept, just to be all good. And that's also what we're going to focus on, just to make everything as good as possible. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay. There we go. For the Lightbringer. Okay, I can already see some water over here. That is strange. So this Orc Black Knight usually starts around the city, like somewhere over here, but now it starts over here for some reason. Don't really know what that is, but let's see what kind of army we have. Well, that is definitely not the greatest army. We did get another Theocrat hero. I'm definitely going to take that. Like I said, we are very much wanting to look for the resurgence that they get at level 11, I think it was, or maybe even 13. And yeah, that's something that we're going to work towards. Unfortunately, the not really that great units. A lot of great swords, which are, yeah. Well, they're units, but they're not really units, let's say. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything too crazy happening. Let's see if we can scout anything around here. So we see some mana over here. We see a cartographer tent, and some independent units that we are definitely going to take out. So I like clearing these structures first, just because I can then expand into them without having to worry about not having cleared them and then having to go back afterwards. Maybe we can even go here, take out these guys, and then go take the hasteberry so we can get a little bit more exploration done. One thing I'm for sure going to do is look at this cartographer stand, because it's probably going to show me where my next city is. Okay, that's not too far away, and it's a large city. That is not bad. But that's a very large city. Well, that's going to cost us a lot of gold, I think. Okay, I'm not entirely certain. There's something there as well. That looks like Scrolls of Knowledge. So that's something that we want to pick up early, but I don't think we... Well, maybe we can with the heroes. So the Theocrat heroes are actually... So it's the defenders of these things are pretty much always going to be the... or the sorcerer summons, the I forgot what they're called, but anyway, they don't have any spirit resistance. So our Theocrat hero and leader are going to do a lot of damage to them. Phantasm warriors, that's what they're called. So my Theocrats are going to do a lot of damage to them, but yeah, my pikemen, since they have physical resistance, those Phantasm warriors, these guys are not going to do anything against them pretty much. Definitely want my Orc Black Knight in the army. This is a really good hero cavalry unit in my opinion. Warcry is already really good, but then also a cavalry unit with polearm is amazing, absolutely amazing. So let's get that hero. Let's with you. I'm gonna start exploring in this direction, I think. Am I gonna take that already? I don't think I need to just yet. Yeah, let's start exploring in this direction. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not a bad find at all. Good. Now our city is gonna grow in 5 turns. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait and cross the mountain tile here and then go to this this little thing over here. There's also a ziggurat over here. We're not gonna be able to clear that for a while, but at least we know it's there. So you're good. So Bless is nice. Slayer's Doubt is very nice. I mean, this is alright, but it's not really something that we need to focus on very early on. I really like getting this early, because getting 20% spirit protection... spirit is one of the most abundant sources of damage in this game, and it also has a lot of resistance checks. So if you get some spirit resistance from something, that is going to help you out the rest of the game. I also really like Bless. It's a combat spell that just buffs your unit. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me in the comments if I am mistaken about this, if you're cursed for some reason and you cast a Bless on one of your units, it actually overrides the curse and instead blesses you, because it's like the counterbalance of the curse spell. So curse spell, you would lose 2 armor, 2 resistance, and 300 happiness, and with this one you gain that. So that's why it sort of overrides. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it works. For now, getting that I think is fine. Let's see what we need. We have some production here. We don't have a lot of mana income for ourselves. We should be able to summon some cherubs, and we already have Sanctified Sights. Sanctified Sights is an absolutely amazing strategic spell. You get 40 extra happiness for each of the treasure sites in your domain, which means that as soon as your cities start growing, you are gonna have such happy cities. So that is really good. In the early game though, summoning cherubs is definitely the way to go. You want to have scouts, and cherubs are really good scouts. Cherubs are also one of the few units that can take on a group of lost souls without any issues. So because they have spirit resistance, or because they have the spirit resistance, and they do spirit damage themselves, so they can actually just kill lost souls outright. So let's see. Like I said, I was gonna move over here with the last unit as well. Use the one with the most movement, this Tyrant unit. And let's get into manual combat here. Okay, choking fumes. Never a nice thing to deal with, but sure. So for those that don't know, I am incredibly colorblind. So I always play with colorblind mode on. I did read some comments in the past saying that they really dislike the color scheme. Yeah, it's not really up to you guys. I need to see where I send my troops and how much and how many attacks it can still do. So yeah, it is what it is. You'll just have to deal with it, I'm afraid. Let's see. Instant Wrath is a decent spell. It reflects back 50% of the damage, and Safeguard just protects one of your units from certain death, because it gets resistance to all other damage types. Let's see. So we have some AoE here, so that's something to think about. And some AoE here. So we don't necessarily want to be stacking our units. So what I'm thinking about is sending my Orc Black Knight over this way. And I sort of want to bait them into coming to me. By standing somewhere over here. So I don't really mind if they start attacking my my heroes very much. Because these guys have fast healing. So they will heal much quicker than the other units. So let's see. That's fine. That is fine. Blind is not the best, but at least this one used its blunderbuss. So we don't have to worry about that hitting us. So you can't do anything anymore. You can still attack that. So we kind of need to engage this guy, I feel like. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take some AoE damage here. So this one we can almost certainly kill unless we fumble, which is a possibility, but it's a low chance. There's also a slim chance that we low roll and that we actually don't kill him, but I'm just gonna go for this. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. So that's a very good start. Can you reach that? No, you cannot. But you also cannot reach this guy. So that's a bit of an issue. So what I'm gonna do instead then is I'm just gonna attack this guy. We may kill them. Yes, we do. Ah! I didn't pay attention to it, but this hero is called Zari the Vigilant, and in my opinion, this is one of the strongest Theocrat heroes, if not one of the strongest heroes in the game, because it has Vigilance. This unit will always enter guard mode after acting. So no matter what you do, you will always end up in guard mode, and that is so powerful because guard mode actually gives you a buff to resistance and armor. So incredibly helpful. So I think we're just gonna take some damage on this Orc Impaler, which is completely fine. And with this unit, I'm gonna murder this Prospector. I don't think I will even use no, I don't think I have to. I did have to. unfortunate. So I thought that I didn't have to use the what's it called there, the war cry, but yeah, that would have for sure made finished them off. I'm just gonna spread out a little bit. I don't think I'll need these units. Since my unit has first strike, they can't really do anything unless they get blinded. Doesn't he have first strike? He does not have first strike. Okay, so that makes it different from any other unit with pole arm. Maybe not any other unit, but most units with pole arm, mainly the pikemen, which have first strike, but this one doesn't. So we need to be careful that we don't lose him, but I think we are completely fine this battle. And we're just gonna finish him off with Zari, and then with our hero over here. Let's you get over here. I don't have to heal anything. I can't really heal anything. So I'm giving my Theocrats the main chunk of experience there, just because I really want them to level as fast as possible. And right here I'm gonna move through like this, grab the haste berries, and then go a little bit further and actually make contact with these guys. Negotiate, we are good, so we are gonna accept this proposal, and in 3 turns we can actually make this a vassal city of ours. Okay, this is a very tough battle that we are not going to take just yet. I see some treasure over there, which we can grab with our chirp on the next turn. I am gonna start scouting out a little bit further here. Okay, there's some mana and there's an inn. Yeah, I think that's alright. Okay, let's go back. That's great. And then over here, I think in the beginning I'm just want to make a builder's hall. I really want this to be in my domain as fast as possible. I am a little bit surprised that we don't have another structure nearby in our field of vision. So what usually happens is that in the beginning your throne city has 2 structures near it that when you expand once, the first structure comes into your domain, and when you expand twice, the other structure will come into your domain. And the only other sort of structure that we have are these haze berries that I can see, and I think I should be able to see it if it was over here. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. It's not a really big deal, especially since we already making good time on we already got to know this city over here, and this city is massive. So as soon as we get this, that's gonna help us out a lot, and that's gonna boost our economy a lot. So I don't really mind that we don't have that in this city, but it's a little bit unfortunate. I do want the city to grow as fast as possible, so I'm gonna make a storehouse. And I'll probably, since we already have a lot of production in the city with the magma forges that are coming into our domain, I'm going to make a shrine afterwards to get a few more chirrups out, to get a little bit more scouting done early. And I think that's about it. We are summoning something. We have our thing set up here, our research, and let's go next. So this battle will definitely have to wait. We will be able to take this out because we have some units with pole arm, mainly our Impaler and our Black Knight. But I feel like we need a little bit more oomph before we can actually take this on. The harpoon throwers can really mess you up, and the Ice Queen as well. So the harpoon throwers, they can immobilize your units, which is really, really annoying to deal with. So yeah, let's just not deal with that just yet. Let's move this guy up here somewhere. And as I mentioned, I can't believe that that's less movement. So that's 4, 4, 16. Oh no, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 20. And this is 18. So this is just less, no? Okay, I don't know why it's sending me around. This is not actually a ziggurat, it's a tomb. Ah, I saw that. I didn't see that correctly. Still decent, I would say. Not as good as a ziggurat. Obviously, ziggurat would give you a massive boost to your income. This gives you a small boost to everything, but definitely not a bad structure to find. I am going to start exploring more in this direction, and I think I'll summon the cherub and go scouting in this direction over here. And then also we're gonna pick up this little pile of gold over here, and then make friends with more villages. Some goblins. So I'm not sure if signing a peace treaty for 97 gold here is the right way to go. Maybe it is, just to get them into our domain as fast as possible as well. Let's do it. Let's just try and make everything that we see a vassal city as fast as possible. That way we are gonna be able to get more cities and start growing our empire even faster. Let's grab this over here. Ooh, Heart of a Blight. So I really love these heart structures. I think they're absolutely amazing in actually in getting your casting points up, but also removing the terrain penalties for blighted terrain is really nice. So that is gonna help us out a lot, especially if we start growing this goblin city over here. So like I said, not taking this on just yet. I might want to take out this inn. Yeah, I think we can. Since we have some cavalry units, we should be able to take this out, no problem. And then we might also get a better unit for one of the impalers over here. I am a little bit worried about the Black Knight, since it's gotten really low in the last fight. I should have definitely used the war cry in that last battle. I think if we play this smart, then we should be able to handle this, no problem. Let's just try it. Probable victory. Okay, maybe. I think we should be able to do a little bit better than that. Again, definitely gonna make sure that our units are as far away as possible from this human knight. All of our units except for the impaler, because we kind of want that to be in their faces. Let's hide the Black Knight over here. And maybe even a little bit further than that. So I want to go after the archers with the Black Knight in a bit. And with the impalers, I want to threaten the human knight over here. So I kind of want to move to this hex. Or I can just go into defense mode and then tank some hits from this human priest most likely, and also from the archer. Maybe also from the priest. Maybe we may lose this unit. Okay, we don't have any casting points left on anything anymore. So I'm just thinking about what we should do with the rest of the units. I feel like I should take on this flank first before I start taking on these guys over here. Yeah, so one of the abilities of the orcs is that they have victory rush. So after battle, they always heal a little bit. 10 health in the beginning is obviously a lot. So if we don't take any damage on our Black Knight, then we actually heal our Black Knight that way. So that is something that we can use to our advantage. I kind of want to take out these guys, these archers, but I know I'm gonna get wrecked afterwards with these long swordsmen. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend a bit of mana to Slayer's down this longbowman, and I should just leave everything like this. Oh, that's a big fumble. Yeah, and that is exactly what I wanted. Perfect, good, not too bad. So I can take these guys out with this combination. Good stuff. So I can take out the human cavalry with my hero, with my leader, I mean. This time I am definitely gonna war cry before I charge in. So since I do way more damage than they do, that's why I decided to attack. So next turn, so I'm now deciding whether it's worth it for me to actually take away some movement points of the Orc Priest, just so it cannot, just so I know that they won't kill the what's it called there, the Black Knight. So I'm wondering if it's better to just let them retaliate onto my greatsword, or whether it's better for me to flank them from behind. Hey Zambani, how's it going, man? Dude, yeah, the vet sheets are still the same. I know, man. It's a staple of mine. Come on, like, it's just my green screen. What are you talking about? Yeah, I think I'll do this. Let's just attack them once, and then I think that's about all I can do. I really hope that they don't kill my Black Knight. Oh, Iron. So that's completely fine. Oh, that was really good for me. That they decided to not attack there. So now I can flank them with my Black Knight, and then I will probably just kill them with my leader over here. Yeah, okay, I can't because they have strong will now, because they bestowed Iron Heart. So can I kill them with a melee attack? Yes, I can. Good. So that finishes off them. And then these guys have a Slayer's Doubt on them. How far can you move? Not very far at all. So in that case, I'll just gun you guys down with my Zari the Vigilant. I don't want to take any more damage, so that's why I moved these guys back. And now I can just kill them off. Let's see, who needs the XP more? You do. And now we kill. Very nice. Yeah, very good, man. The dog is doing splendidly. I think 17... She's 17 weeks old today. It's the holy light. What are you talking about? Like, it's the whole theme of the character as well, you know. Like, we have made a character with a fucking halo around. Look at this clouds behind us, and we have two specializations that both focus on keeping good alignment. I mean, I have to go with the theme here, man. It's just the way it is. So right here, bestow Iron Heart for sure gonna be the choice. I absolutely love this spell because now we already have healing in our group. We're also gonna focus on getting this on Zari the Vigilant, but that's gonna be in a few more turns, I'm afraid. So now the question becomes: do we explore the city a little bit more, or do we go directly onto exploring over here? Because I feel like we are in really bad terrain actually for our units. So we hate blighted terrain, which I think this is. Yeah. So I think I just want to go back for now until we can take this on, and until we have the city in our domain. And at that point we can just take out the structure over here and let the city grow into it. So yeah, let's just go back for now. Do we need to cast anything else? I don't think we can. So we could cast another Cherub. The thing is just we don't have the mana upkeep to actually have it on permanently. And Sanctified Sight is going to be the same thing. 15 per turn is just too much right now. So I think I'm good like this. Yeah, you guys are good. So we can get some mana over here and over here, and I think even we already took this pile over here. But that is something that we could take to accelerate ours a little bit. So they're not actually protected. So they are scrolls of knowledge. So they are scrolls of knowledge, but they're not protected actually by Phantasm Warriors, but rather by apprentices and wisps. It's still going to be the same answer that I gave earlier. Wisps are not weak to spirit damage, but they're also not resistant to spirit damage. So we can still take these out pretty easily. And these guys we can take out with our Orc Black Knight. So as you can see here, the healing is just absolutely insane now. Good. So yeah, let's actually move there straight away, because I kind of wanna make sure that I get this as fast as possible, and I also want to make sure that I get this gold mine. Okay, I see another gold mine over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna move here as fast as possible, and then move across the mountains probably to get to these to the scrolls of knowledge. Let's see. Just for reference sake, for the people that have missed a little bit of the banter going on here, that Zambani is putting out, 17 weeks is not old for a dog at all. But I did say that I was going to get dog food for my girlfriend. And what I meant by that was I was going to get dog food for my girlfriend's dog. Which I should have specified, especially with Zambani in the chat. I feel like you need to specify things very clearly, because otherwise stuff like this happens, where he takes things out of context, and now he thinks that my girlfriend is 17 weeks old, and yeah, classic Zambani right there. Okay, so we found a little runestone of Cold Fury. That is nice. So you can use these things to clear out Castles of the Lich King, since the army that steps on it will get Strong Will, making them immune to the invoke death ability of the Dread Reapers. So if we find a Castle of the Lich King nearby, that could actually be potentially really, really easy to be cleared with this Runestone of Cold Fury. But I also see another border over here, so I'm going to check that out. It's probably a merfolk dwelling. It is not. It's a Naga dwelling. Well, you can let me know when you're ready to talk. And I think we found our first spawner. I don't think we've seen any. Oh yeah, there's another one over here. But around this way, I don't think we've seen any. There's probably some in the Fog of War, either here or here. So we need to make sure that the spawners are not gonna get to us. And let's see, let's just move on, I think. Again, we don't want to find our enemies just yet. since we spawned in the top left corner of the map, they're probably somewhere in this region, and they're also exploring with their units. So I am probably gonna just stick to this little corner over here, and then probably go underground somewhere as well, since my orcs are happy to go underground since they have night vision and stuff like that. So they're not actually that bad to explore underground as well. Okay, so there's just mountains over here, so I'm just gonna get these this pile of mana over here and then move on. Okay, it's a volcanic terrain. My guy is not happy at all about that. But there's another city over here, which is nice, and then a few little sites that we can clear out. Don't think I want to cast anything. No, same problem as last turn. Hey, Hojamama. Hojama? So hard mode. The hard mode tags means that I am playing against. So I'm playing in a team game where I'm on one part of the team, and I am playing against, I think, 5 other Emperor opponents. So the hardest AI that is actually possible. And as I mentioned before, since I spawned in the top left corner of the map, they most likely spawn somewhere in the bottom right corner of the map. So that basically means that is what it means to be to have the hard mode tag. Like, it's the hardest game mode there is, or the hardest AI that there is. So let's see. I don't think I need to do anything else. Probably just gonna clear out this structure over here next. These gold mines, and then the Scroll of Knowledge afterwards. Let's see. And this is now the AI's turn. Let's say. So we are all taking separate turns. So whenever I'm moving, like it's just my turn. No one else can move anywhere. But after I end my turn, the other AIs can take their turns respectively, and they're also like clearing sites. They're just doing the same stuff that I am basically. They just start off, because they have Emperor AI. They start off with more units. Like, they have a happiness bonus. There's several different bonuses that they get just because they're Emperor AIs. So like I said, clearing this first. This is gonna be alright to clear as well, so that's not too bad. This one is definitely the easier of the 2 battles though. So let's clear this. So the most important thing here is to level this guy over here, Zari the Vigilant, since that's gonna really help us out a lot. So what I'm thinking here is to actually put my pikeman in front here, have this guy move up, and then actually shoot the longbowman, because I think I can kill them in one. I can kill them just by with a ranged attack. The only issue that I see with that is that these pikemen are coming, and they might really mess up my my Zari the Vigilant. We do have a lot of healing, so let's just go for it. I don't think they will be able to kill me anyway. That is fine. So now they only have a little bit of HP left, and I can get rid of that with my other hero. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move over here somewhere and then finish them off. I think this might already be enough. Yes, it is. Good stuff. And then you guys can move into this initiate. And then you guys protect that. So now if they want to come and attack the Zarya the Vigilant, they're at least going to take one attack of opportunity from this greatsword. So now I'm basically protecting him from yeah. Okay, so this is what I expected. And that is why I moved this greatsword over here. Just to be able to take care of that possibility. So let's see. I'm probably just going to heal you. You are gonna turn around or maybe even kill this guy. And since you didn't, I'm gonna go ahead and go here. Gonna war cry. Kill you and then kill you. Good stuff. Easy peasy. And we leveled our Zarya the Vigilant. So now we have 2 heroes with Bestow Iron Heart, which is a really nice healing spell. I'm also gonna give him a little bit more HP. So I really like giving heroes a little bit of HP early on, just because if you think about it, it's 1 point for 10% extra health. That is such an incredibly valuable thing to have. Even 5 HP for two hero points is really, really valuable in my opinion. So I really like getting these 2 points early if I don't have anything else to go for. So let's say for the next level on my leader, I'm for sure gonna go Aura of Resistance, because that's pretty much always gonna pay off, since resistances are checked for regularly, and we're orcs, so we already have lower resistance than usual. So let's see. Yeah, I know, man. I really enjoyed playing Age of Wonders myself, and I was looking for Age of Wonders related content, and the only thing that I really found that was where someone was streaming it actively was Black Arrow Gaming. But the thing is, I really like his videos, but I have to watch them on 1.5 times speed. So otherwise it's just too slow for me, and also the episodes are gonna take too long. So that is sort of the type of video that I want to create, but then just improve on it by going through them a little bit faster, and you know, making sure that like it's a little bit more engaging than his content. At least that's sort of the idea behind it. Okay, so they're already coming. That's fine. Oh, a Draconian Sorcerer. I can tell that it's a Draconian Apprentice, I mean. So I can tell that it is because it has the Firebomb ability. And only Draconian Apprentices have that ability. So I need to see how I'm going to approach this, because this is actually a really... Yeah... Not very fun battle for me, because... Well, this thing is annoying. This thing, yeah, the wisps, like, it's alright. It's just I can't really send my Orc Black Knight in right now, because it will just die to the wisp. So, I have to find a way around that. Maybe I'll just hang back for a second. Let them attack me one more time, and then I'll start going for them. So I want these wisps to come forward. That's basically the idea behind it. And I want to stand in such a way that my heroes are in the back, my greatswords are in the front, and nothing can be hit by not any 2 units can be hit by this firebomb ability. That is sort of the idea right now. So after I get healed, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move this guy. Yeah, he's a bit out now of the battle because of these obstacles, but I think this is still the right course of action to just hang back for a second. So this guy is gonna get hit by the wisps, most likely. That is usually what happens. The wisps really like going for the target that isn't in guard mode. That's also why I healed with my hero to get him out of guard mode. And now it's a very straightforward battle all of a sudden, where I can just gun down these wisps, and actually start taking out these apprentices. So I am going to attack here, and the main reason is because I want to take away one of their movement points. So if they take a step back and they hit my greatsword 3 times, yeah, I'll just accept that. Let's see, with you, I am going to turn this guy around, this wisp, and then I'll move 1 step back and kill off the wisp. So the apprentice is probably going to go for this greatsword because it is stunned. Unfortunately, we can't heal anymore this turn, so I think I'll just move this guy up a little bit just in case the apprentice wants some more love. Okay, they're actually gonna go for that. Wow, that was very close. Okay, at least we can heal now. But man, this apprentice is very, very strong indeed. Luckily now we can actually do something about it. And I'm actually gonna take a little bit of damage here with my Orc Black Knight. First of all, because, like I said, Orcs have Victory Rush, so we can actually heal at the end of battle. So the 2 damage or 4 damage that we take isn't actually that big a deal. But if it moves back 1 space, it actually has less movement points to start to damage us. So let's see. I'm gonna move you over here. I don't even think I need this guy. I'm just gonna charge in. Perfect. So if it moves now, I think we kill it. Yeah, perfect. Good. So we didn't lose anything, but we came very close to losing something. I really think the Scrolls of Knowledge are worth it though. Getting Scrolls of Knowledge early on is just such a big boost to your research. Order of Healing is absolutely amazing. So I might go for that. So Order of Healing gives your support units the healing ability, which is really, really good. The other thing to go for would be Martyr, for instance. The Martyr isn't necessarily a very good unit, but it has Evolve, and it can actually evolve into a tier 3 unit. I forgot what his name is. But it's a tier 3 unit with Resurgence. And if you evolve a Martyr, it actually retains the Absorb Pain ability. So that is something that you can do that's very... Well, it's a very long-term plan, but you can do that to have a... I forgot what his name is. Like the tier 3 infantry unit. The Exalted, exactly. Thank you, Hojama. That's a name, man. I don't want to call you Ho though, so I'm gonna just call you Jama or something. Yeah, exactly, the Exalted. So you can get Exalted with Absorb Pain this way. Lots of good options. Blessed is good. Slave's Doubt is good. Getting more chanting points is decent. I don't think I need them right now. So instead, I'll just go for Order of Healing. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Can't move anymore. Tell me about this quest. Well, that's a support unit right there. And I think I will go for this actually. So the other option would be to decline and just make this a vassal with money. But since I am getting an Orc Priest out of it, which is a really nice unit for me, especially once we have the Order of the Healing, we are actually going to get a lot stronger that way. So the storehouse is finished. Our city is going to grow relatively soon. I think I'm just going to get this greatsword to start defending a little bit. 2 more turns for this city to grow, at which point we're going to get the Magma Forge into our domain. And I think I'm going to get the Builder's Hall regardless afterwards. Even though we're going to get a little bit more more production in the city, I think getting the Builder's Hall is still a good thing to have. Let's see. Okay, that's a Draconian city. Let's make peace with you guys as well. And here is a ziggurat. That is nice. That is very nice indeed. So lots of structures over here that we can take. Lots of mana actually also, which is really nice. Not too bad. Not too bad a city. Tell me when you're ready to talk. And like I said, I don't want to go into this direction any further because I don't want to encounter my enemies just yet. I want to make sure that I that I can cast my Sanctified Sights for a little bit before they start disjuncting it every so often. Okay, a frosting city. Sure. Let's just get a lot of good points. I think getting good or becoming good is rather difficult compared to becoming more evil. So I just want to make sure that I'm gonna get every single good point that I can whenever possible. So we do have quite a bit of mana currently, and we are gonna get some mana next. So I am gonna summon a cherub right here. And then start exploring in this direction a little bit further at least. I don't think the enemies are going to spawn up here. I think they're very much located in this general area. So we should be alright to explore a little bit further this way. And we'll probably also find a tunnel network somewhere so we can go underground. I don't think the cherubs are very good scouts underground because they don't have night vision. But maybe we can make a few more orc units to actually do that. So what you're hearing now is a so I think that's an undead plague, and that would mean that our enemies are actually casting undead plague somewhere. Oh, that is very unfortunate. We're just a little bit gold short. I think we should be able to. Okay, so I don't think I have actually, but I am always curious about Age of Wonders content, man. It's. Okay. I'm very much in favor of watching other people's content. So Hilliadins. My God, I'm so bad with names, man. Like I just jumble up letters everywhere. But yeah, I'll check it out after the stream most likely. Let's first start clearing out these structures because this, since this is a gold mine, is also give us some gold, which will then enable us to get the vassal city over there on the other side. Let's start moving our units forward. The impaler or the great swords first because I kind of want them to tank the brunt of the damage. Well, perfect. I don't mind that at all. So I think with you I'll go after the cheetah. So the Sun Guard is always a little bit tricky because they are very strong units. Okay, well that does not do a lot of damage. This does. So I'm a little bit afraid if I start attacking with my Orc Impaler that the Sun Guard is actually just going to wreck it. So what I'm probably going to do is start attacking. So what is this? 12 damage minimum, 12, 24, and maybe attack it with this greatsword. I think that should be alright. Yeah, especially this greatsword since it has a lot more defense than the other one. Yeah, I think going after this cheetah is a no-brainer here. It's probably just gonna pounce on my Black Knight it is what it is. We can't stop that anyway. Well, we could stop it if we started attacking it with the ranged, but I don't think that's the best option here. Yeah, the spirit protection is really screwing with us here. Okay, pretty much min damage for you as well. And now we should be able to kill in 2 hits. There we go. I think I'll just stay like this, actually. So if they want to come after this greatsword, then, you know, they can. Ooh, what they're probably gonna do is they're gonna pounce and then start attacking this Black Knight. I'm also fine with that, actually. I'm not too worried about the Black Knight. No, that... Oh, I didn't think they would actually reach, but this is also fine. I don't mind this at all. Let's do a war cry here. Let's... Can we kill this? Difficult. Man, the spirit protection is really annoying here. Can we heal? Yes, we can. So ideally, I would like my greatsword to be fighting the Sun Guard, since they have overwhelm, and they do more damage against pikeman units. So what I'm gonna do here is... I knew it was a possibility. I knew it was a possibility. I maybe could have even attacked with melee. So I'm gonna move this guy back, and then move this guy up here. In guard mode. Maybe not in guard mode. Since they have guard breaker, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I should be able to kill this here. And the guard breaker... Yeah, makes it so that this is better. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna heal this. They're probably just gonna attack, or not even attack. Okay, good. Heal this bad boy. And then kill him with one of these great swords. Oh, it didn't have any movement points left because it did one attack of opportunity on my Black Knight. 45 gold, that's enough to get this city under my control as a vassal city. That is great. A little bit extra mana and a little bit extra gold. Okay, so in 5 turns we can actually absorb that into my empire. Our leader has leveled up. Oh, Touch by Faith is also really good. So Touch of Faith is nice, and I am either gonna go for Healing Aura or Chaplain, and I think Healing Aura here. No, I think I'm gonna go for Chaplain. So Healing Aura, since we already have 2 Theocrats in our army, I don't think we need more healing. I think the extra happiness is gonna do more for us. Next we're probably gonna go for Aura of Resistance, Sacred Arm, stuff like that. Just party buffs. I really like getting those early. Okay. Forbidden Sanctum, maybe a little bit early to start thinking about something like this, but maybe we can have a look what's in there. Oh, yeah, okay, well, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. A Fallen Angel. My goodness. Can I convert? Well, it's dedicated to evil anyway. So since we're gonna be aligned with good, that is not a very good thing for us to have. A very good hero for us to have. Should we move over the mountains? I think that's the quickest way to get to this mine over here. So let's cast another cherub. Ah, okay. So there's a spawner right there. As I mentioned before, in this general area you will find a spawner, and this also was the case. And another city and a cave entrance right there, a tunnel. Okay, good. Lots of nice things. More good points for us. There's a spawner right here. We can't really see it, like you can see the outlines of it. But at least we found another city for us. Definitely gonna go after this quest as fast as possible, not just because I want this thing to become a vassal of mine, but also because I really want the Orc Priest. I think that's gonna make our army a lot stronger than it currently is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave everything here. Let's see, you can move over here and start defending the city. And you can start exploring a little bit further down south. Okay, another city down here. Good, lots of cities joining us. That is very nice. Good stuff. So I am gonna go down south a little bit further, I think. I think there should still be cities over here that we can take over. That we can make peace with. Let me know when you could talk. And with you, so you guys are friendly already. So let's start taking some mana. I don't think I want to make friends with this city. So I think it's too far on, too close to the enemy domain. And like I said, I don't want to encounter them just yet. So I am going to leave that for the enemy. And instead I'm going to focus on on making friends with as many villages that we have over here. I think that's better for us right now. Yeah, so what Gemma just said, that is completely correct. So auto combat is something that you can pretty much do if you're fighting an easy battle, but also if you have a lot of healing. So usually the AI is pretty decent about what it heals and what doesn't get healed. But yeah, with Divine Justicars, it's like you don't even have to worry about anything because everything has resurgence anyway. So that is definitely a big plus to have. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the episode here. So what did we do this episode? Well, we did lots and lots of things. We made friends with so many villages over here, as you can see. We already have our first quest, the quest to get a vassal make the city a vassal of ours, but also we're gonna get an Orc Priest out of this quest. And since we are researching Order of Healing, the priest will already have the healing ability, so that will just increase our healing output. Probably gonna focus on exploring this further in the next episode, and probably also gonna clear a few more structures. This Vault of Knowledge I really want to get cleared because that can help us out with the amount of knowledge that we produce every single turn, and we should be able to get this under our control as fast as possible, just so we can start growing it and really making the most out of this city. But I think that's gonna be for next episode. So for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.